Right. Well, hi everybody. Welcome to the Real Conversations podcast. I'm Neicey.
I'm Matthew.
Yay. Um, and really, our podcast is just about having real and genuine and authentic conversations about anything and everything. And sometimes the Holy Spirit takes over and we bust out the Bible and scriptures. And I hope that is okay with you.
To be clear, you bust out the Bible.
You
Most
right.
of the stuff that I talk about is just in my head, and you'll pull out the Bible.
Okay, but like I feel like that's confirmation. Because like you be saying it and I'd be like, ooh, there's scripture. Bam.
As you
and
should.
then we be in there.
Mm-hmm.
We be in there, dog.
Tag team.
Yeah, because we married and we do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how have you been, baby?
Honestly, tired. Just been going through the motions every day. I'm just here, man.
I say that all the time. Like, there was someone at work. He was like, how are you doing? And I was like, I'm here. And he was like, I don't know what that means. And I was like,
it's a very honest answer. Yeah. I mean, a lot of times people ask how you doing and they expect good. How are you? It's honestly just like it's a formality.
Yeah.
You ask other people to make them ask you. And like, you ask me, I'm going to tell you the truth.
Yeah. I'm trying to work on positive language, but also like I don't want to be unrealistic into where like I'm just great all the time. Like, nah, fam.
First of all, that's lying.
To be honest.
Second of all, if you're not lying, something wrong with you.
Listen.
Because nobody is great all the time. Except God. Amen.
Come on. I'm sorry. Anyway. But yeah, no, I try to be honest, but I also try not to be like a negative Nancy. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like when you ask somebody, how are you doing? And they be like, bro, I hit a horrible period in my depression. Right. I thought about driving off the bus or cliff or whatever yesterday, and my kids is acting up, and my food stamps ran out, and I ain't got no gas in my car, and my brakes. And you be like, whoa.
You just start slowly backing away. You go, ooh.
Whoa there.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
So I'm trying to find a nice middle ground between honesty and like not heaping coals of negativity on someone's head.
So for me, when people have been asking how I am or how's it going, I work so hard trying to figure out a good answer that I don't say anything. They go, how you doing? I go, they go, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's one of them. One of those.
Pretty accurate, yeah.
Or I completely deflect. They'll be like, how are you? And I'll be like, how are you? And he'll like, oh, yeah, I don't got it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have it.
Just being honest. It's a vulnerable answer.
It is. And sorry, go ahead.
I was told not to ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Period. Because like, what's the point of lying? I'm be honest with you. Mm-hmm. I'm not all the way there. If you really don't want to know, just say what's up. And I'm howdy, partner, and we can go about our day.
I'm gonna hit you with it. It's cool and keep it pushing.
Right.
No, I've been tired.
Yeah.
We just been in a series of go, and I'm tired.
Yeah, I feel like for me, it's been just the schedule, and it's like I'm burnt out and tired of the schedule.
Yeah.
It's like get up and get Isaiah and brush my teeth and brush his teeth and cook him breakfast and then blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? It's just like over and over again. Go to work, come home, wake up, do it again. And it's just, I'm tired. I need an extended period of time where I do not have to do anything.
I've been asking for that since high school.
You know, here's the thing. I understand that COVID was bad for a lot of people. However, for us,
It
we
was a
low key
great
kind of had
time.
that. We did have to finish school online though, which was low key kind of trash. But
It wasn't bad for me. I'm an art student.
that's that's so
It
true.
wasn't bad for me at all.
That is so true. But like we had that, what was it, like 2 months after we got married where it
Mm-hmm.
was quarantine and we could not go
Our
anywhere.
honeymoon.
Honeymoon. But whatever. Anyway, the point is, we did not have to go anywhere. We did not have to do anything. Your day consisted of getting up and trying to put a golf ball into a very tiny bucket.
It was a ping pong ball, and it was into a hydro flask, and I succeeded multiple times. Okay,
I bet if you do it 500 times a day, I hope you would succeed.
I did.
So there's that. But like we did. That period of time we took for granted.
Now I think we lived it up
We did.
in that moment. Yeah, we did nothing
We did
for
absolutely
2 months, but eat, sleep, and drink. No responsibilities. We had minimal bills.
Yep.
We had what we needed,
Yep.
and we had each other.
Bruh.
Watching church online,
Yep.
sleeping,
Yep.
waking up and eating and watching movies, going back to sleep.
Yeah. I had homework. That kind of sucked. But whatever. Point is, I feel like I need some space in maybe like 2, 3 days where I don't have to do anything, which is unrealistic because we have Isaiah. And so like that's not that's not happening. But it would be nice though, ideally.
Yeah. So we need to get both of our parents to move up here and just live like 10, 15 minutes away. So whenever we get tired, we can just go, hey, go spend some time with grandma.
I saw a TikTok where literally, I think it was like the parents, they left their kid on the porch, rang the doorbell, and then left. And the
Yep.
grandparents opened the door, and it was like, "Come on in." I
That's
was
great.
like, "That is great. Good for you."
To be able to do that.
Oh, listen, good for
No.
you, parents that have a village. Use your village. Use your village. And for the people who don't, like us, we're with you in
We
spirit.
feel you.
Like,
dog.
we're here because it hurts.
Man, like I've stopped falling asleep on the way home from work, but I'm still tired.
Well, I mean, I'm glad you stopped falling asleep on the way home. That's progress.
Yeah. But now I sit here and I fall asleep while he's playing. I mean, he's safe, but I'm tired.
Yeah.
I mean, like you were saying, doing the same thing every day, every week. Waking up at 4:30 in the morning, going to work and dealing with all kind of stuff, being mentally and physically drained, and then coming home, waking him up from his nap, or he's getting ready to take a nap, and then at most having an hour before having to go get him from his nap, and then taking care of him, watching him all afternoon, and then he go to sleep, and then I'll like do the dishes or go do something, and then it's time for bed, and I wake up 4:30 next morning.
Yeah.
It's tiring.
For sure. I think when we do have some time off coming up, praise the Lord.
A couple weeks
2, 3 weeks, something.
soon.
Oh my Lord. It is necessary. Because like if we have 3 or 4 days like we had today, I feel like we would be all right. Minus having to find somebody to watch Isaiah because I can't. I need a day away from the boy.
Yeah.
I can't.
And I think that parents who don't have people around them to help them with their kids or tell them that they shouldn't feel bad for feeling that way, they feel horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, how bad does it sound to say you don't want to be around your kid? But the real ones know you get tired of them.
Oh my
Like
lord.
we people, we need breaks, and you around them kids 24/7. Like they don't leave. He just there waiting on me to do stuff for him.
I was like, he's always here. He's supposed to be,
Just
to be clear.
staring at you with them big old eyes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. If we can get a break from him and find someone. But I've been really weary about this because, like, I want to make sure that whoever is watching Isaiah, we're okay with, you
Mm-hmm.
know?
Yeah.
And like, we're not from here. And the idea of like hiring someone to come into our home and to watch our son
Yeah.
just does not sit well with me.
It's not a very cultural thing.
I'm not feeling it at all.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to get myself to. I'm
Yeah.
just like, it's fine, people. I can't do it.
No.
So I'm trying to figure out how I want to navigate that. But we do need some time
Yeah.
away from him. He needs to go somewhere.
Somebody. No. Well, we got a handful of people that we can ask. It's just that they're all so busy.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. No matter what, we'll be okay. It would be nice to not have
Yeah.
him.
I would like to, ideally though,
Listen.
I would love to spend a couple days without him and intentionally doing stuff with just me and you.
Yeah.
Just go out somewhere. Like we ain't even got to spend no money on a hotel or something. It could be here, but ideally,
Yeah.
2 days without him,
Oh.
just me and you somewhere outside of this house.
Mm.
Food,
Yes.
water, and
Uh-huh.
and sleep.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds great.
Yeah. You got me at the food.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know we know some good places to eat, bro.
I'll just eat pizza for 2 days straight. Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Does that not upset your stomach?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
You don't no
That's-
constipation, no nothing.
I don't happy dance, but pizza for 2 days might make me happy dance.
I feel like you could eat cereal and pizza for 2 days and just thrive.
Honestly, yeah.
Wow. Like I feel like my feet would swell up. I get constipated. I'd be bloated. My stomach just be like, no, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a man thing? Is that
maybe.
because I don't understand.
I've been killing cereal ever since I can remember.
I didn't like cereal growing up. I told you this. My mom literally until I was like 7, I think my mom like made me breakfast every day. And I did not have cereal until I was like 7. And I was traumatized. I was like, what is this? Why do I have to eat this? Where are my eggs and tater tots? Because this is not okay.
There was a while where my mom and my grandma would fix us breakfast. It wasn't every day, but they were fixing us breakfast a decent amount of the time, and then that kind of tapered off. Once we got older, we could fix our own breakfast.
Yeah.
So instead of cooking oatmeal, or grits, I would just get cereal because it's quick and easy.
Is oatmeal and grits not quick and easy?
Not as quick and easy as cereal.
Okay.
And it don't take as long.
That's valid.
I'm impatient.
I'm like, because I feel like oatmeal, grits, and cereal are kind of just all in the same category.
We don't make oatmeal the same.
That's valid.
So your way of making oatmeal might be quick, but mine takes some preparation.
I never experienced oatmeal with preparation, so I don't know.
Cause I mean, just because you got instant oatmeal, don't mean you just dump it in the bowl, put some water in there, throw it in the microwave.
Well, first off, it's not water; it's milk.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Let's get that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah,
but I
making
mean,
a point.
that's what it says on the back of the box, fam.
I know, but to make it the way that I wanted to eat it.
It tastes like cinnamon diabetes when you make it.
I don't even know how that makes sense because I don't put cinnamon in it.
Because it be cinnamon oatmeal. That's the box I be getting. It'd be like the maple brown sugar or something
Yeah,
like that. Okay, what?
I'm like
Okay,
cinnamon.
fine. It'd be
No.
like it's maple brown sugar, so it tastes
Hmm.
like brown sugar diabetes.
Yeah,
Fine, that's better.
no. You gotta put the right amount of milk in there so it's not too thick and it's not too liquidy. And then you mix that in well, and then you gotta put a little slice of butter in there, and then you gotta put the brown sugar in there.
But it already has brown sugar in it.
That's what it say.
Okay.
That's the flavor. It's naturally and artificially flavored to taste like syrup and brown sugar.
Okay.
I don't think it actually has any brown sugar in it.
I feel like it does. But all right, we will respectfully agree to disagree on
Yeah,
that.
no, and then you have to cook it for a minute and a half. Take it out and stir it. Make sure that butter melts and it gets in there.
Okay.
And you put it back in there for another minute and a half. And then you got to wait for it to cool down. And then you got to
can't just
stir it
blow
up
on
some
it?
more. No,
Oh my gosh.
I don't like burning my mouth unlike you. You love your food to be sizzling when it goes in your mouth.
But you blow on it. It's like when it's cold
You don't get
and you put
lightheaded.
the fan on, but then you also have a blanket too.
That's not
You know
the
what I'm
same.
saying? I feel like it
Nope.
is.
Don't you get lightheaded?
No, because I'm not blowing that much air.
Then you're not really cooling it down.
Oh my gosh. It's
You,
just a nice little breeze.
because you'll sit there and you'll blow on it for like 10 to 15 seconds, and then you put it in your mouth and you still go.
And that's where the real flavor is. Nah,
That makes zero sense.
I said what I
want you to
said.
know
I
that.
don't care.
I just want you to know that makes
I don't
no
care.
sense.
I said what I said.
All right.
You get the real flavor.
Yeah, no, anyway, oatmeal took too long. Then like the whole process was too much. And sometimes I didn't feel like eating something hot.
That's valid.
Like I'm cool. Like I just woke up. I don't feel like doing all that and I don't feel like getting something hot. Just quick and easy cereal.
Okay.
Also, I loved milk for some reason. Like I could drink a gallon in a week by myself.
I didn't like milk.
Like I liked milk to the point where I was getting glasses of it with ice.
I ain't gonna call you a maniac, but it's
The
a little
real
awkward.
real milk lovers know.
I guess because when I eat my cereal, I don't even drink the milk.
So wasteful.
What up? You drink it, so it don't go to waste.
Sometimes, there was like, since we started living together, there was like a year and a half to 2 years when I didn't know you were dumping the milk out. When you told me, it took me a while to get over it.
It did not take you a while. Are you serious right
Yeah.
now?
Mm-hmm. Look, my grandma got mad when we threw away the cereal powder in the corner of the bag. After you finished all the cereal and all that's left is that little corner of dust, she got mad when we threw that away.
What are you supposed to do with that?
Eat it.
What do you mean?
You pour it on top of your cereal and you mix it all in, and when it settles at the bottom, you drink it with the milk.
Are you serious right now?
Mm-hmm. We didn't waste nothing.
Okay. Whatever. You know what?
We didn't
all
waste nothing.
Okay. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how we got on this topic. What happened?
Apparently, we're passionate about it.
Wow. Yeah, no, we started on food. That's what happened because I was like, yeah, babe, we know where we can get some good food. And then it just veered
that
hard
makes sense.
right.
That makes sense. We both love food.
We do. Big facts.
But no, I would love to take some time with just us, but we can't really do that right now. We don't have anybody who'd take him for 2 days.
Listen, it would be so nice.
Tell your mom to go ahead and schedule her PTO.
She ain't doing that. She's not doing that. She got her time off for December. Her end of the year time off is like
I'm saying
4 to 6 weeks or something
after
like
it
that.
reset.
It don't. Her time off don't reset to like the middle of the year. It'd be like August or something. plus they got their own lives. They got stuff going on. So that, you know.
I'm not gonna be petty.
Yep.
Okay.
So unless you want to drive down to Iowa and drop him off and come back. Stop.
It's just a 5-hour drive.
Matthew.
I'll do it.
That's one of our days. Like it's just already gone.
You know me and the way I drive, I'll make it there and back in like 8 hours.
And that is not safe.
Because I won't have to stop at Leroy. I won't have to stop halfway through, wait 30 minutes.
Well, we might have to stop because we have to feed him. We might have to change him. We're bringing a baby. It's different than just ripping him there and coming right back. You
just sit in the back seat, and when you need to, we can stop on the side of the road, do something real quick, and then go.
Absolutely not. We're done. We're done.
Listen, you're done. We can make it happen. Is the point?
Absolutely not. I'm actually debating this because we already got the time off and everything.
All right,
we're gonna pray about it. See what the Lord said.
All
right. But no, time off. That would be great. But unfortunately, we don't really have that luxury. Well, okay, we have time off scheduled, but for the next few weeks, we just gonna be thugging it out. Yeah. So, like, what are some things that you feel like help fill you back up?
I don't have an answer to that question, and I think that's bad. Because I don't think I get filled back up. I think I just stop feeling like I'm pouring myself out. And when I stop pouring myself out, I get filled back up.
Okay. So you just stop doing stuff. And then you're like, all right, I'm back. Because
my personality type is to give myself to others.
Mm-hmm.
Like I give a lot of myself. Like my time, my energy, my mental capacity. I pay attention to a lot, and that is draining mentally.
Yeah.
So what helps me feel better is to not have to think hard about much, not have to physically do too much, and not have to sit and emotionally have to carry a lot on someone else's behalf.
Mm-hmm.
So once I stop pouring myself out to others and I'm able to relax, that helps me to feel better. And after a certain period of time, I'm good. Like it's reset and we can go again.
So that's what you do. That's what you do.
But I feel like that's not doing anything. I'm stopping doing something.
Yeah.
I don't have anything. I mean, so I guess I can just say I relax. But that sounds like super obvious. I relax to relax.
Like, but there's like no particular activity or anything you do to like unwind or relax. You just be like, we're gonna power off.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I mean, after when you're mentally drained and you're just burnt out and you're done, everything feels like work.
You ain't never lied.
Yeah, I'm like, you say that all the time.
You like, ain't that's never work. Lied.
You know how many times we've been sitting here on this couch and you like, I don't have to pee for 30 minutes.
Listen,
I'd be like, just go. You'd be like, no, because then I gotta move.
I need you to know that happened all day today. Like, when we got up this morning, to be clear, I probably had been laying in bed for like 20 minutes. And I was just like, I'm gonna get up, and I kept falling back asleep. And then I rolled over and I saw that the alarm was about to go off, and I was like, I ain't getting up now. Yeah. So when I took that afternoon nap down here, same thing happened. And I was just like, I'm not doing it. So yeah.
I can always tell how long you've been holding it by how fast you walk to the bathroom. Because you're a slow walker. And if you get up and you take them quick little steps to the bathroom, I saw she's been holding it at least 20 minutes.
It's so valid.
Like, it's funny. Like even when I'm down here and you upstairs, I hear them little boom, 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 boom. I said, oh, she gotta go. Sometimes
It's
you even
so
let out a little audible, and I go, "Oh, it was real bad." Okay,
listen,
listen, you gotta
yeah,
go. That's not good for
I
your
really,
bladder.
and I knew that. And I was like, okay, this is the third time I done did this today. I actually need to stop playing and actually get a, like,
It's not
re-tripping.
good for your bladder.
My bad. You have to change some diapers when you get old, babe. At this rate. For real. We're not going to get into it. It's fine, but I'm glad to know where I stand with you. I would change you.
I wouldn't want you to change me.
I would do it.
I don't want you to. I'd fight you every step of the way.
Why would you do that?
Mm-mm.
Okay, whatever.
I, I I pray I never get to that point. And if I do, just let me go.
Babe,
You already know I don't really care much for old people.
you can't say that.
When I say old, I mean like 90, 95, can't move, you can't walk, your hands all shaky.
Okay, well, that depends on your health. If you take care of yourself and you have good health, you can literally be 95 and
Mm-hmm.
like the body of like a 60-year-old or something. We've seen it.
Yeah,
So take care of yourself. You won't have that problem.
that's fair.
Yeah. Now, what? Anyway, so
Um,
you relax
I
by
relax.
checking out.
Yes. I have shows that I watch and like to draw on my iPad. If I so sometimes I like having multiple things going on so that way I can focus on something, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Like sometimes I need something on in the background in order for me to focus. So I'll put on something on YouTube or a show, and then I'll sit and I'll draw on my iPad, and I'll sit and I'll like design something, and that helps me focus.
Yeah.
And then I look up and it's been 2 hours.
Hmm.
That's what it used to be. Now it's just I scroll on TikTok and I realize it's been 6 hours. You go, okay.
Ooh. All right.
And then I'm motivated by guilt to do things. Either way, stuff gets done.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't really have a process. It's whatever I end up doing that doesn't require me to focus on a whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything in particular that you do? Because I know that you've struggled with self care.
Listen, I try. Um, I think like consistently working out has helped. Isn't consistently like the weekly end goal is 3 to 4. However, whenever that happens throughout the week,
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is. But like that time when Isaiah's taking a nap and I'm exercising, like at the end of it, I have energy.
Mm-hmm.
And I know like when you watch that and they be like, if you work out, you got energy, you be like, okay, like actually I do have energy and I do feel motivated to like do stuff.
Right.
So that does help. Um I think like my morning devotion time helps me mentally
Mm-hmm.
because it helps me like focus on what is most important.
Yeah.
And then I feel organized and centered for the day.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably another thing that helps. Lately though, I just been needing to sleep, fam. Like I've been telling you
I
for like a
noticed.
week. I am exhausted. Your girl needs to go to bed. I've been saying this to you for a week. I have been functioning, but very, very, very
When I
sleepy.
tell you, she's the only person that I have ever met in my entire life who could sleep 12 hours
Easily.
and then wake up happy. You
Mm-hmm.
go do a couple things and then could go back and take another 2 hour nap.
Period.
And then at 7 o'clock, you'd be like, I'm ready for bed.
Yep.
I think I'm more jealous than anything because my body won't let me sleep for longer than like
that's
9, 10 hours.
that's so
And
sad.
if I sleep too long, I'll wake up with a real bad headache.
Well, that happens to me too, but that's like hour 13. Like at that point, it's overkill. Chill out. But
Mm,
like a good solid 10 to 11 hours, I'm great. 12 to 13. That's when I start to have a headache.
mm.
It's a little too much.
If I sit down all day just watching TV, not doing nothing, and don't move, I'll get a headache. I have to. I got to get up at like 8, 9 hours. Don't nobody get that much sleep. But if I got to sleep as long as I wanted to, I have to get up at like 8 or 9 hours, and then I have to move around during the day. I got to do something.
Dang. I'm sorry. Like, I really am. But like, no, for real, I really needed to sleep. That morning nap and the afternoon nap
Mm-hmm.
were essential.
Yeah.
Thank you. I I feel great now.
But
I can still go to sleep though. But
okay,
yeah.
so sleep.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Sleep, exercising gives me energy. Pouring back into me, I feel like listening to a good like sermon or a good podcast,
Mm-hmm.
those are nice. um I've been trying to journal more,
Yeah.
and so I think that's been good too. So like I have good self-care practices that I think has been really helpful as to why I haven't just crashed and burned. I got close. Your girl needed to catch up on sleep. But I think like having those built in has helped to sustain me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but nah, fam. We need a heartbreak.
Yeah. So one question that I've been meaning to ask is, if money wasn't an issue and you could have any physical thing that you would need for self-care, what would self-care look like for you?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Self-care for me would be going to the spa or going to get massages.
Mm, yeah.
I miss when we just had disposable income and we had those like massage memberships or whatever. Those were great. I enjoyed every one of them. Um, so I think being able to go to like get a massage, um, like one, not once a month, like twice a month. Once a
Mm,
week is kind of a lot. Like, come on, but like
I
twice a
mean,
month, I feel like that would be great. Um, yeah. Oh, and a pedicure. Let me get a pedicure and let me get a massage twice a month. We in there.
mm,
I am perfectly fine with that because it's like I just need time out of the house
right.
and I just need time away from him.
Yeah.
So those things that yeah, that would be wonderful.
You wouldn't want to develop a skin routine. Um, I don't know, get a cleanser or something.
I mean, like I wash my face.
Yeah, I mean, I figured you would be one of those people who'd have like 3 or 4 products you got to exfoliate and
No,
you got to moisturize.
no. We just gonna wash our face with that Cetaphil or whatever it is I got upstairs. We gonna
Mm-hmm.
dry it. We gonna put some moisturizer on my face and call it a day. That's I'm good with that.
Okay.
And the only other thing I would have said is nails, but like let's be honest, nah,
You're not a nail person.
I'm not, and I know I'm not.
I would have been
So,
fine if you didn't get nails for the wedding.
but the picture came out so nice though.
Yeah.
Now, granted, it was some money. To be clear, when she gave me that price, I said, "Oh,
Yeah, them nails be like
oh my
eighty
lord."
dollars.
I think she said it was like 90 something or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I was like, "Oh, wow, this is wild." I wow. Um okay, but yeah. Nah, I can't function with like long nails.
Yeah, they
It
don't.
just
It
doesn't
doesn't
work for
fit your
me.
hand
It doesn't
anyway.
work for me. But no, a nice pedicure and a great massage, full body massage, give me like a 60, 90 minute one. Oh yes. That's it. What about you?
Um, I think I might need weekly massages. I could do like every other week, but like I'd just be tense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think massage every other week. Um, I don't know. I think just going to sit somewhere and eat by myself.
Mm.
Just I think every other week would be fine. Just to give myself a break, like you said, just to have some personal space, some time away from him. Um, I don't really think I need much. Just give me like $20 to go spend at Dollar Tree.
I don't like that
I'm
idea.
cool.
I do not like that idea.
Why?
Because eventually, like, our space is going to be filled with miscellaneous stuff. And I
It doesn't have
just,
to be.
I'm not a fan.
'Cause the stuff that I get, like I use it. Like it's stuff that I'm gonna use.
I get, yeah, that's true.
Like now that we like all grown and adults, the stuff that I want to get, like the stuff that I go and splurge on, would be something that we would use in the house that I've been wanting
Mm-hmm.
that we just don't have. Like instead of them plastic small plates,
Yeah.
getting them like glass smaller plates would make me pretty happy.
Yeah. Honestly, a new dish set would be
Yeah,
wonderful. I want to get some more like little kid plates for Isaiah.
yeah.
Candles. I mean, obviously we have to watch that. Like he's one. Ain't nobody got time for that. But if you set him up high enough and like maybe we burn them when he's not active,
Hmm.
it'll work out.
Like people say to use candle warmers, but you just don't smell
It
them.
don't, it's not the same.
Like I don't smell it
It's not the same. That thing will be on like most of the day.
all day, and I
And I'll
don't
be like,
smell
oh,
nothing.
didn't realize that was on. Like at this point, we're just wasting electricity. Like
Hmm. Maybe it's because those are old and they've been used so many times. It's just scent that's been burned out.
maybe.
But yeah, I mean, I think just for me being able to spend money on something that's not a necessity,
Yeah.
but something that I want that we would use.
Yeah. Like there's nothing more annoying than having to spend money on responsible stuff.
I hate being an adult.
Like, oh yay, we get to change our oil. Oh yay, we get 4 new tires. Whoopee. Like, no, I don't, I'm not interested.
Like getting my windshield replaced felt nice.
Yeah.
But you know what I could have done with that $250? Boy.
Uh I at the end of the day though, I do thank God that the things that we have been needing to get done, we are
Mm,
able to get done now.
yeah.
So at the end of the day, like we joke and laugh and play, but we are not where we were a year ago. And the things that we've been needing to get done, the Lord has blessed us to be able to do so. So I
Hmm.
ain't mad at it. Thank you for the tires and the oil change and the windshield. But also like that don't give me no dopamine. Like
Yeah.
it is what it is. I ain't mad. I'm grateful. But that dopamine be hitting when you get a new candle, your favorite candy bar, new pair of pants.
Yeah. Like the day that I'm able to get a couple new pairs of blue jeans and I don't have to wear them holy jeans to work.
But they holy.
I hold it in the wrong places. Got a nice little hole right there.
Sir. Okay.
Like the holes by the pockets where my phone wore out the material, that looked like it's on purpose. You can wear that.
Yeah.
I when I sit down, I gotta sit.
With your legs closed.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I feel like that falls into the need category a little bit.
I'll just wear my nice jeans until those wear out. It's bad. I got my work jeans and my nice jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've stopped wearing my work jeans and now I'm wearing my nice jeans.
We'll work on it.
Okay.
Respectfully, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But at what point in doing self care? Does it become too much? And like it's like at a certain point, like you feel so refreshed that you like feel bad because we've been so worn down for so long.
Yeah. I feel like for me, I don't really feel guilty about self-care because I see it as me filling myself back up so that way I can be the best at whatever
Mm-hmm.
responsibilities or things that God has given me to do.
Yeah.
When I'm empty and tired, as you have been able to tell these past couple weeks, my performance has not been up to par.
Mm.
My performance at work has declined. My patience at home has declined a little bit. Um, Wifely stuff. I think I've been doing better at like, keeping up with the house and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But like you can tell when I'm tired. Cause like it just I'd be like, babe, guess what? He's alive. Bye. And that's that's how we end the day.
Yeah.
So I don't really feel guilty about it because I need rest and to be replenished in order to do well in
Mm-hmm.
all of these different areas. Um, so I will probably say that when you're at the point where you're okay, go handle your business. I feel like when you get past that point, then it's kind of just more. I personally feel like more selfish
Mm-hmm.
because we're supposed to be serving. Supposed to be helping, supposed to be giving. That is a part of in my mind what we're called to do here.
Right.
And so in the times where you have the energy, you have the time, and you just like, I just want to sit here,
Yeah.
that's where I feel like the line should be drawn, at
Mm-hmm.
least for me anyway.
Yeah.
um but self-care itself, oh, I do I don't feel bad if I ain't got it, I ain't got it.
Yeah.
And I'd rather take some time to retreat
Yeah.
to have it and to be the best
Mm-hmm.
than to just barely be making it,
Yeah.
and whatever I do deliver sucks.
Yeah. I mean, I've had to set a boundary for myself because, like I said, my personality is to just pour into other people
Mm-hmm.
because it's like what they said on the movie Robots: see a need, feel a need.
I never watched that movie, but okay. Let's not get into it. Go ahead. Continue what you were saying. See a need, feel a need.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll pour into other people. So just setting that boundary of it's okay to not pour into people and for you to take the space that you need and trying not to feel guilty when I feel good and I haven't been pouring into people and I feel like full.
Yeah.
Like I feel good and just not feeling guilty for feeling good.
Right.
And that just means that I've filled up what I needed to fill up mentally and then I can go back out and pour into people
Right.
and help people. And just making sure I set that boundary, not feeling bad about it and not feeling selfish
Yeah.
for doing what I need. But
Yeah. I've been feeling bad about it lately and being like, uh technically I can.
mm-hmm.
But then it's like, but it's not your best. And I feel like the toxic part of me is like, well, as long as I can still function and do it, we're
Mm-hmm.
fine. I don't need self care unless I literally am just at the bottom of the pit. And
Yeah.
I feel like that's not good. And like, that's really because I would have drawn a hard line probably like a week or so ago
Mm-hmm.
and just been like, babe, listen, I'm exhausted. I can't do it. I need XYZ.
Yeah.
I'm out. And I didn't do that this
Yeah.
time. And it has, you could probably have been able to notice, like, it's taken a toll on me.
Yeah.
So I should have drew that line. I've been feeling bad about it and guilty about it. And I'm just like, oh, it's so selfish of me to take a nap or to not do this or, to leave this like that and, whatever. Um, and I feel like that's just like the trick of the enemy. Like I've been getting bamboozled in my mind. Um I really do. I feel like I've just been getting bamboozled in my mind, and I'm not a fan. So,
I mean, I
yeah.
know you could probably work on it some more and not being such a perfectionist about everything.
Ooh.
Um,
Yep.
'Cause there are plenty of times that I come home from work at least 2 or 3 times a week where you go, I'm sorry, babe, a lot didn't get done. I didn't do a whole lot. All I did was the dishes and I washed a load of clothes and I swept the floor and I kept him alive. I go, do you know the only thing that I've asked you to do is keep him alive? As
I
long
feel
as,
like your bar is just ridiculously low, but whatever.
even so.
Yeah.
No, all I ask is you keep him alive. All of the other stuff, I mean, the floor needs to be clean because he stays on it.
Yeah.
But all you got to do is keep him alive.
No, I hear what you're saying, but I feel like as a keeper of the home, um, there's more that I could do or that could be done.
Yeah. So
So
in those moments when like you're tired or you're having just a day where you just can't or don't do anything except take care of him,
yeah,
but you know there's things that need to be done. I mean, I live here too, so I know that there are also things that need to be done, and I'm also just tired and just haven't gotten to it yet. Just what helps me, just tell me what you've noticed needs to be done or what you want it to do,
yeah,
and that puts it in my mind as a task that needs to be done, and that'll give me a little bit more motivation to do it, especially knowing that you're tired and that's something that you wanted to do and that you didn't get the chance to do and you feel bad for it.
yeah,
That'll give me a little extra motivation to do it, to have that done for you.
yeah. No, that's true. I just feel guilty because I'm like, I should have did it, but I got to get
Mm,
over that. So
I
it's
mean,
fine.
it is what it is. You
I
don't do
know.
it, you don't do it.
I do try though. Like I'm not trifling. I
I
don't just
know.
sit here and just let everything go bad and be like,
I mean, for that's what I'm
oh
saying. You're
well.
such a perfectionist because, like, for the most part, you take care of stuff. Like, you wash at least one load of dishes every day, and like his toys be all over the floor, but the floor is clean every day. Like the apartment don't be trashed, like you said. You like, sorry, it looks like trash in here. We have a 1 year old. It looks good considering.
Big facts.
Um, yeah, no, like you didn't pull your hair out. He's still alive. It don't look like trash in here, and you're actually mentally okay to go to work.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like that's
A win.
a good starting bar.
Yeah.
Like even if it is low, start setting it low on purpose for yourself because you get that dopamine hit or you just feel better knowing that you accomplished the minimum that you wanted to accomplish.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, you're a perfectionist. You'll do all that and then some.
And then be like, that's not good enough. I know it's bad.
And you cook.
I do. Yeah.
So no, you're fine. Stop being so hard on yourself.
Yeah. I've noticed it at work too, where it's like I'll be leading a shift and like certain stuff didn't go well that was not in my control. Certain stuff didn't go well that I probably could have did something about and was just a little too slow at it. But overall, it wasn't awful. But for me, if it's not absolutely perfect, I spend the rest of the day going, this is just trash.
Yeah. I think we both need to learn not to dwell on stuff so much.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
try. I try so hard. It just I haven't gotten there yet. It's a work in progress.
Like it'd be the small stuff that be keeping you up at night.
I go over conversations I've had on a loop in my mind for the rest of the day. And I overanalyze it and I'm just like, maybe I could have said something this way. My tone seemed a little off. I hope they don't think I had an attitude. Oh
Mm-hmm.
no, they thought it just is so bad.
You just be sitting there at night, staring up at the ceiling, going, "Man, I could have picked up that piece of trash."
I'll be honest with you, bro. I think I need to hop back into therapy. The cycle might have came back up now, where I might need to hop back in that.
If you know what's wrong, what you need therapy for?
What do you mean?
Like if you've already been through this in therapy and you know how to fix it, you
Well, we
should.
didn't talk about this side of things.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a new explored area.
Okay. But when you said cycle, I thought you
No,
meant you
like
needed to go talk about the same thing
no, no,
again.
no. I just meant like getting back into regular therapy sessions
Okay.
because for I was, and then I was good, and then we was cool,
Yeah.
and now we're not again, and we probably just need to go ahead and schedule that young appointment,
Yeah.
and get back in it.
As long as your insurance cover it, do you, boo boo?
It did. I feel sorry for you because you're that copay is stupid. Um,
I'm like, what you mean? I got insurance and it covered most of it, but I still got to pay $200.
insurance is dumb. I I don't understand it. Insurance is stupid because why am I paying you so that way I then also still have to pay, but not as much. But I feel like the amount that I pay you plus the amount that I have to pay them is probably equal to the same amount. It's like, why are you here? Unless I'm paying you and you cover all of it, what is the point?
Mm-hmm. And I think between the psychology classes that I took and between helping you with your psychology classes, helping you study and stuff like that, and then just me having all of this random information from the internet, I know too much for my own good. Because half the stuff, most of the stuff that they be talking about, I'd be like, yeah, I've heard this before. And we end up talking about stuff that, like, I know I'm in control of that,
Yeah.
what we talk about. But what I end up talking about or what ends up coming up, it that has nothing to do with why I wanted to go there. I'm like, this is basically just like a venting session. Or if I tell them what's frustrating me, what's actually going on, they go, yeah, you seem like you got a pretty good handle on things and it's just frustrating.
That'll be $500.
I need I
Like,
need I need help with what to do with that. Is the problem. So I'm like, what I want to do is gonna send me to jail. I need you to help me find a healthy outlet for that.
yeah,
And then they give me breathing exercises.
that ain't it, huh? Nah.
No.
Okay. I feel like for you, maybe stuff that might help you are aggressive things,
Mm-hmm.
like going to the gun range and shooting stuff or breaking stuff.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
I need to, you know what? I need one of those little the punching mannequins.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a dude torso on a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I need one of them.
don't they
Just
have like
set it in the corner.
not here, but they have like places where you can literally go and break like glasses and dishes and stuff like that.
I've looked into it.
Point
It's
is,
called a rage room.
I think physical aggressive outlets are probably up your alley.
Yeah.
Might be worth exploring.
Yeah. I could get into the gym.
I've been trying to get you into
I can't get into it mentally.
I've been trying so hard.
I can't make myself do it.
Like, I feel like if you lifted weights, you would probably be happy and get a lot of that frustration out. Like, not cardio, but some solid lifting might do you some good.
Okay. So how would I do that though? Because I'm not the workout at home person. Like I'm not gonna sit and watch a video and work out in front of a TV. Like
That's
I'll take
valid.
the dumbbells and like do some curls or whatever. But if I'm gonna do it, like if it's actually gonna help me, I need to go to a gym and like throw some weights around.
Yeah,
I can't do that with him.
that's valid.
I come home from work and I got 40, 50 minutes maybe before you leave for work, and then it's me and him and me.
Well, maybe that's the time that you go do that. Just
But I
like
be wanting
come
to
straight
sit
home
down.
and go to the gym. Well, that's the problem. If you just sit down, then you ain't gonna want to get back up. You don't want to do nothing.
Yeah.
Go right when you get off work, go right to the gym and lift some weights and get all that frustration out. I bet you would be happier with him in the afternoon and you wouldn't be as sluggish on the couch.
Maybe. You know how hard it is to convince yourself to go work out when you just got home after like coming home from work?
No, yeah, absolutely. Which is why I'm saying don't stop here, just go there. Like eliminate all the temptation and just go right there. You should try it. I think it actually will help you.
Mm, okay. Well, I'll try it out this week.
Okay.
If I can get home from work on time, I'll try it.
I'm honestly excited to see how this will work out for you. I think I'm right.
Okay.
So, and this week I'm going to not be so negative on myself and actually pause, which to be honest with you, I have been doing. Like, I have not worked out nearly as much. I still work out. Like, it's been like 3 days instead of my usual 4. And it's been in the afternoons. It hasn't been as great a workout because when he takes his morning nap, I lay down too. I've done that at least 2 or 3 times in the past 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is, I overthink so much that the nap just goes and I've just been laying there. But the action still happens.
Right.
So I'm halfway there. So yeah, I think more mindfulness, more kind of just letting go of what I can't control, less perfection, and more just recognizing when my red flags are going and I need some rest. That'll probably help.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, sounds like we got a plan.
I'm like, how do we give ourselves assignments for the week?
Sure did. You started it because you was like, I'll try it this week. I was like, all right, bet we make commitments.
The work week is about to start. If I don't start it now, I'm not going to. That just be something that we talked about 2 weeks ago.
Yep. And I'm like, babe, did you ever? Nope. Yeah.
But I mean, that's less time we get to spend together because we already don't.
I mean, don't go every
see each
day.
other. That's true.
Like,
okay.
Maybe go like 2-3 times a week. You could especially go on Thursdays because you know I'm off.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe pick just another day or that and Thursday or 2-3 days or whatever, and just start there.
Yeah.
And you know what? To add extra incentive, I'll put that lock on the door so you can't get in. Literally. You have no other option.
I just won't tell you what days I'm gonna go. I'll sit in the car for 30 minutes.
That is so wild. Just do it. Make
Don't
the
underestimate
commitment to
how
go.
petty I am.
I understand that.
I'm very petty.
I understand that. But just make the commitment to go. I think it will be beneficial for you.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try it.
Okay. I love you.
I love you.
Well, thank you guys for listening. I hope that you got something out of it, minus our side conversations. But to be honest with you, you might have strong feelings about oatmeal. I don't know.
The people who agree with me,
they gonna light them comments up. They gonna be like, yeah, you have to put butter in it and extra, and there ain't no sugar in it already. Whatever.
We do stuff different down south.
Okay. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys have a blessed week, and we will see you next time. Bye.